I'm going to wait for everybody to join in. Hopefully everybody joins in pretty quick. Bring back up. All right. So, guys, you guys should be able to see my screen. So I made a presentation on huddle, something new that I've kind of been working on. So again, running back basics. We're working on the inside zone. So guys, our inside zone is literally a zone is just a run where it goes through from tackle box to tackle box, an inside zone. So we actually have quite a few inside zones. We have read, we have lock, we have cutback and slice. And cutback and slice are very similar. We're going to go over those on Wednesday. But today we're going to go over read. So guys, read it's the first play. That's our bread and butter. And the thing about read is, like I said, it's just an inside give. It's an inside handoff. There's nothing complicated to it, but the way our offense runs is we do an RPO. So guys, RPO is a run pass option. That means in this one play, there's 3 options. Option number 1, running back gets the ball. So we do our job. We get the ball. We get all the yards we can. Option 2, quarterback keeps the ball. So he's here. He's doing the read. He's going to either give it to you, put it in your belly, and you keep it, or he's going to pull it, and he's going to run if the DN collapses. That's option 2. So we have to carry out our fake as a running back. And then option 3, quarterback pulls, and instead of running, that outside linebacker collapses. Now he's throwing a smoke outside. And so out of one play, we have a running back run, a QB run, and a possible pass. So that's how our offense runs, guys. Almost every run play is an RPO. It's a run pass option. So we always have a job to do, right? We talked about that on Friday last week, right? Or Wednesday. It was Wednesday. Guys, you got to be unselfish. So you have to, again, you got the ball, you get all the yards you can. If you don't, you have to carry out your fake. Because if you carry out your fake, guys, 1, it gives us more yards with the quarterback, and 2, it can freeze linebackers to open up passing lanes. So you won't see that as much on read, because read we usually do smokes and nows, which are outside like screens. But when we do lock, you're going to have backside slants. So if you have good fakes and your backside linebackers collapse, you're going to open up lanes for other guys for pass plays. So if you do your job, guys, you help the team. Okay? So, and like I said, it's going to be going through huddle. So this is a little presentation I put in through here. So here is read, guys. So you should, like I said, you should be able to see my screen right here. So guys, on read, we have our signal. So signal number 1 is one hand is always to the right, 2 hands is to the left. So if you hear us go chin, that's read right, that's read left, right? Does that make sense, guys? I'm going to guess that means yes, because I know a lot of y'all are muted.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and we're going to go quick. So usually you always get the formation first in a call. So the formation we run a lot of the time is deuce, because deuce is like 2 by 2. So you hear deuce right here, go read left or read right. So deuce right, read right. That's a call you'll get from Coach Sierra, Big Sierra. He's usually the one that calls their plays, but it'll change from game to game. So again, we got our call. So read, you're lining up opposite the play call. So if it's read right, you're lining up on the left side. So that's what this picture here shows you read right. So again, you're the feature back. So like as running back, we don't call it a RB. In our offense, we call you the F back because you're the feature back. You're the main running back. So again, you're lined up somewhere in between tackle and the guard, usually over that guard really, but I didn't want to make it too close because it looked kind of weird. Now, ball is snapped. You have to know where to press, right? So your pressing point is a play side A gap of the center. So if it's read right, you're pressing that right side heel because it's read right. That right side A gap or right heel of the center, that's where you're going to press, right? That's where you're aiming with square shoulders. Because the thing about read, guys, read can go in 3 gaps. So that it could go in this A gap right here, right? So read can be there. Read can also go in this play side B gap. So let's just say this nose, let's say he slants here and this end slants here. Well, now this gap's open. So you press and then you'll bounce into this in between the guard and the tackle. So this play can go there, or it could be a cutback. If this DN goes outside, this nose comes in here in this A gap, well, now this backside gap's open, you have a cutback. So in read, it can go to any of those gaps. But you're pressing right here, right? That's where you're aiming. So that's where you should be aiming the whole time in this play until you see your read, right? Until you see where the D-line goes and everything, then you make your cut and you go be an athlete. Does that make sense? I know it's kind of weird. So, guys, so that is read. That is just like the basis of it. You're pressing that play side A gap. Now, some coaching points you're going to hear me say. Number one, you got to have square shoulders. Now, square shoulders, I always tell you that because if your shoulders are square to the line of scrimmage, so I receive the handoff, I'm coming downhill to my pressing point, my shoulders got to stay square so I can cut back or I can bounce that B gap. If I turn my shoulders to that, I can't make a cutback. Again, as a male, your center of gravity is your chest. So if your chest, you're pointed here and you're trying to plant and get all the way here in a yard's range, it's a hard cut to make, especially with pads on, probably weighs about 10 pounds or so. It's difficult. That's why you got to have square shoulders so you can make the cut back or you can bounce. It allows you to do that. Second, fluid hips. What I mean by that, guys, is you got to be able to bailar la quinceañera, right? You got to be able to dance. You got to have good hips. I don't like jump cuts because when you jump cut, one, it takes a lot of time. You'd be surprised how much time it takes to give a true jump cut. Like when you're at the line of scrimmage, guys, you need to be able to keep running. So you're running with fluid hips. So you're turning your hips, but you're not jumping, okay? So fluid hips is another key term you hear me say. We usually will do diamond drill to work on that because, again, that makes you running. That makes you stay running downhill with fluid hips where you're not jumping. And the formation, guys, for read, it can be done out of any formation. We can do it out of deuce, trips, tray. We can do out of anything. Trio, it doesn't matter. Read is a base play you will get in any formation. So just be used to that. It's going to be a play you're going to see a lot. Okay? Let's see where we're at time-wise. Okay, I got 5 minutes. So from here, I actually put some clips in here. So I don't know how choppy this is going to be. So just give it time. I think it's loading some of the clips. Okay. Huddle's being real slow. Okay. So, guys, this is us versus Johnson High School from last year, which is, this is us versus Johnson High School. So you can see, as you can see from the running back, Benito is on the left. So where do you think this play is if it's read? It's going to be read what? You can unmute yourselves, guys. You can tell me. The running back's on the left. Where's read going?
To the right.
To the right.
To the right.
Yes, to the right. So again, it's read it's read right. So that running back's on the left side. Again, you're going to see Benito. He's going to shuffle step to receive the handoff. Now you can see Alex is putting it in his belly. As a running back right here, you are clamping down. If the quarterback wants to keep it, he's got to be strong and pull it. But you clamp down with both hands. He puts it in your belly. You clamp down. You understand? So from there, I'm going to let the play run out. Again, you can see right here, this is a decent little run. That's actually, I think that might be Diego, actually. You're going to see this. So Diego's problem last year is he's very jumpy, but Diego is a really good athlete. He was a senior this past year. He probably ran a 4.6, 4.5. He's pretty fast. But you're going to see on this play, you're going to see our tight end, Dixon, right here, 89. He's going to collapse down. So this A gap is all clustered up, right? So even though it's read right, he can't press that A gap. And you see this outside linebacker come up. So Diego's going to press outside and then make a cut inside. And he's going to turn a tough play into about a 8 or 9 yard gain. That's not bad. Here's the end zone view. Again, right here, this should be his aiming point right here. But you can see, guys, there's a nose in that gap. So Diego already knows, okay, I'm either going to have to bounce it in here or I'm going to have to cut it backside, right? He should already be seeing that because that nose is in his pressing point. Again, A-gap's all muddled up. Right, we see collapse. So now he's going to have to bounce this B-gap right here. He does. Presses downhill, gets a decent gain. Here's us versus Hayes. Now, last year versus Hayes, which is going to be in our district next year, they like to actually shift their defense. So we started our running back kind of in pistol, and then we actually like motioned him down to a spot. So you see Alex motions Darren right there. So this is going to be read left, right? He's on the right side. It's going to be read left. Ball snapped. Pretty good run right there. Now, guys, you'll see it right here from this end zone view. If you can see it right here a little bit. When this play starts, he's going to press, but he's going to see that A gap is kind of tough, right? Because, again, our guard and our center double teamed on that nose. So he's going to have to bounce that B gap. There's a better angle right here. So, seeing it right here. Play's going to go. Now, again, You see it actually. Darren actually does a pretty good job of when he starts, his shoulders are pressing here, right? He's aiming here. And I know they're like, coach, why am I going to aim there? There's all these guys. Guys, if you do that, you make it tougher for these guys to come downhill. If you bounce early, these guys can flow to you easier, the outside or the inside linebackers. If you press to the line of scrimmage, to that aiming point, these guys get sucked up, and you're going to see what happens. So he presses a little bit. So now this guy gets caught in this mud. So he's not even a part of the play, this backside linebacker. All it is that play side linebacker, right? He's in the play. But again, it's going to be a part of it. So again, so Darren presses to outside B gap, and he's going to make a cut uphill. And I actually really like that he makes this cut because it's not easy to do that. But guys, again, as a running back, one thing I like is once you make your cut, you get downhill, north and south. Bam, cut, getting downhill. Good 9-yard run. Solid play right there. This is us. This is Benito. This was versus Steele. So Steele's pretty good, guys. They're ranked in the top 25 state every year. This is our district. Benito gets that ball. He actually crashes down that play side A gap. So you're going to see it. Benito's getting that ball. He's pressing, and you can see there's a pretty good hole right here. So he's pressing. Now he's got options. He can cut here, here. He's going to cut to the right, get to about the 2-yard line. Not a bad job. So again, he's going to be pressing. See how he's pressing right there? That's a pretty good aiming point. So again, he's going to press to, well, it's kind of hard to see Marshall right there. Marshall, he's pressing right here, right? Let's see, that's where he ends. So that's where he's aiming. That's pretty good press, right? So now because of these linebackers are now caught up in this mush, and now we can make a cut, right? That's why you're going to hear me say press. Press to the aiming point, because by doing that, you're making those linebackers get sucked in, and then they get caught up in trash, okay? As us versus United, United, who actually went 3 rounds deep, guys. We should have beat them. We lost by freaking 2. And this team played Judson in the 3rd round of the playoffs. So you're like, oh, coach, that was a pass. You dang right it's a pass. I told you, read is a run-pass option. All right? So let's just see. I think this is Benito right here. We have in pistol. So I told you guys, read can be done out of any formation, pistol included, right? Again, you're right here. So if Benito carries out his fake well, this linebacker's got to stick down on him. If this DN stays outside, the ball is going to the running back, right? Because this DN kind of comes a little bit down the line, Benito does a decent fake. He's holding this linebacker, which opens up Dixon backside, right? So now that outside linebacker can't get there. Now we got a 15-yard gain, right? 15-yard pass because we have a good fake. Holds those linebackers, guys. So I'm telling you, as a running back, you have to carry out your fakes. You got to rock that cradle, right? You're rocking that cradle like you got that ball. If you get tackled, that's a knockdown. That DN actually, that DN was pretty good for them last year. Here's Steele again. This is at a sniff. So we call sniff because we have a sniffer back. That's a tight end. So same thing as read left right here. As you can see, quarterback kept it because this DN, number 9, is going to collapse down on Benito. Right, you see him. He chases Benito. Benito does his job right there. Now then from there, QB's got to do his job. QB, Alice gets a nice little 9-yard gain. Again, read is a lot of different plays in one. This is actually right here. Let's read again. This is one last read, and then I think you guys get the idea. But again, guys, you're pressing that play side guard, and that is your job right there. Here, one more read right here. Good, this last one. I think I can't remember if this is Diego or Benito. That's Benito. That's a pretty good job right there by Benito. Which, by the way, if you have his number, text him and tell his butt to get over here into these meetings. So again, he presses pretty good, right? So because he presses that play side A gap, now look, his linebacker's folding across. He's going to make his one cut and get downhill. Bam, made his cut, gets downhill, almost scores. So again, he's pressing right here, right? That play side, he has read left. He's pressing here, press, makes his cut in that A gap, good gain. Guys, anything 3 yards or more, you've done your job as a running back, right? Because if we get 3 to 4 yards every play, you get a first down. You only need 10, right? We have 4 downs. Make sense? right. All right, guys. So that's going to be it for the meeting today. Like I said, on Wednesday, we'll go over lock, which is very similar to read, guys. It's the same thing. You're lining up opposite of the call. The only difference is on lock, and it's a small difference, is you guys, if you don't get the ball, you have to go block backside A gap. And I'll explain why on Wednesday. And we'll probably also get into a cutback because cutback and slice are basically the same play. The only thing that changes is the blocking. Nothing changes for y'all. Cool? So again, that was read.
Cool.
Read right, read left. Okay. I can't remember. Actually, this might be wide. I have to go over with Coach Sierra, but I can't remember if this was Michael. Do you remember if this was? Yeah. Okay. This is read right. This is read. This is wide. So sorry. Read right, read left. Touch the head because again, you got to use your mind to read. So read right. But all right, guys, that's good. I will see y'all later. Have a good day. Make sure you get your work done for your classes, okay? Get all A's. All right, guys. Peace out.
All right, Coach.